Good morning, welcome to yoga. We got a yoga strap is really what we've got for our props today. Let's go ahead and start seated. My butt's sore. Yeah? Yeah?
Good sore.
A good sore. I was already feeling it creep in last night. I was like, really? Already? Holy smokes. All right, so I couldn't help it as I'm setting up this space this morning to feel really grateful and happy, like as I consider how it is that I get to live in my health and fitness journey. Like this is where I get to play, and this is who I get to play with, and this is how I get to do it. I get to wake up in the morning and start this rhythm right now. These morning classes have been so fun. My alarm goes off, bing, I get out of bed to go get the alarm, and then I just keep moving, and it's like, and now it's this consistent, like I'm waking up in the mornings just bing without having class in the morning, right? And so beautiful rhythms that we're starting that I'm so grateful for. An amazing circle of women that I get to play with. I get to play with amazing women virtually. It's so exciting. And so I just wanted to share this feeling of gratitude, because in this feeling of gratitude, as I'm making, clearing the space and preparing, I'm thinking, wow, I'm so rich. My life is really abundant in awesome, amazing things. And it can be easy to get sidetracked on that when we think of where we want to go and where we want to be and what we're creating. There can be a tendency to easily overlook all the amazing awesomeness that makes our life so rich right now. So that's what we'll sit in this morning before we stretch and move our bodies. So taking a comfortable seat, and one way that you can create more space in your seat, so more even comfortability, if that's a word, is to inner spiral the legs, the thighs. Take one hand to your inner thigh and one hand back here at the booty. Move the inner thigh down, the sits bones back and apart. And as you do one side, you'll feel that there's more broadening, more space there. Now, if you went the other way, in and towards the midline, it'll feel compressed and narrow. You can make a space awesome. So we want to make wide, so inner thigh down, away from the midline, and the booty goes with it. You can do this if you're sitting in an airplane for a while, if you're sitting in a car for a while, if you're sitting at a desk for a while. What you may also observe as you create that foundation in your seat, there's more space now in the low back. So when there's narrowing in the seat, the low back will tend to round back. And this is what we're creating. But as we spiral the inner thighs back and wide, the sits bones open and the top of the sacrum actually moves in a little bit. Go ahead and draw the tailbone down. So lift your low belly up. Relax your hands in your lap. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Posture your head over your spine. And enjoy a few deeper, longer breaths here. And as the breath moves in and out, I invite you to take this opportunity to consider a few of the things about the space that you're practicing in right now that you really enjoy, that you really like, that fills your heart with gratitude. As I was opening up the space this morning and opening up the tripod, a gecko ended up in my hand, and I was like, ah! Tossed it down on the floor, and then just had to laugh at myself how scared I got over a little tiny gecko. But then as the gecko just made its way across the floor, I was like, oh my gosh, how cool is it that I live in a place where geckos cackle with us, they play with us. At times it seems like in this space, they cheer us on and they put like a little exclamation point at the end of certain themes that we're working with. Take your hands to your heart in a prayer. So may this simple tuning into our hearts, what is it that I'm really grateful for about this space? May it continue to ripple forth into the remainder of your day. I invite you to pause throughout your day and take a moment to ponder that very question. What is it that I'm so grateful for about this moment right now? And may we continue to cultivate this abundant, this millionaire, wealthy mindset. Because that's the truth of the matter. Each and every one of us, so blessed. So much to be grateful for. And sometimes just allowing ourselves to get a little teeny tiny glimpse into the richness of our life will allow us to feel more. With an inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more times, let the arms follow the breath. Keep the sits bones heavy as the arms stretch, as the heart lifts. Just the fact that we can stretch our arms overhead with such joy, with such ease, it really is a miracle. Exhale, hands to heart. Release the hands to your knees and start to circle clockwise. For a few breaths, stir that resonance of gratitude. Stir it in your belly, stir it in your ribs. Stir it into your booty muscles. And counterclockwise, reversing the circle. And then go ahead and settle into your middle line, sitting upright. Feel the inner body. How awesome that we have this space in our morning. We can tune into ourselves in this way. So grateful for the rich life that I'm living. Relax with your chest held high, with your heart buoyant. Relax one ear over to your shoulder, and then release your chin to your chest. Keep your heart buoyant as you release the chin, and then go ear to other shoulder. So half moon circles through the neck, ear to shoulder, ear to chest, ear to shoulder. And reversing that little pathway side to side. And then for a few moments, go ahead and pause into the areas of the neck that need a little extra attention and caress. So you might find yourself holding the posture of the head in a particular way so that you can guide the breath into the back of the neck a little more, with a little more focus. And then releasing the chin to the heart, we're going to make our way to all fours. Press the hips back into child's pose. Take a moment to connect to the truth that you're taking care of yourself in such a sweet way. I'm so grateful for the ways that I take care of my body. I'm so grateful for the ways that I get to take care of my mind and nurture my spirit. Breathe your way up to all fours. Press your way back into downward facing dog, and let's flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. As you come forward into plank, lift the muscles of the thighs. Draw them up from the knees into the pelvis. And as you extend back into down dog, keep that same engagement. The quads are lifted, and the lift of the quad muscles are pressing the femur bones into the back plane of the body. From plank, let's slowly make our way onto our belly. Hug the elbows in close to your ribs on that transition. And then point the toes, cobra. Exhale, release down. Inhale, push straight back up to the top of your push-up, downward facing dog. We're going to add that into the flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, make your way to your belly. Strong thighs here. Keep those quads engaged. Point the toes, cobra. Big hands. Press the finger pads down. Keep the finger pads pressing as you push straight up and back, downward facing dog. Do it again, follow the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Point the toes, stretch back through the legs, cobra. Plank down dog. Last time on your own, lots of breath. Fill the back body with each inhalation. So the breath is just another representation of the fullness of your life. Come to all fours. Inhale, extend the spine forward. Thread the right arm under the left. Come up onto the left finger pads, twisted child's pose, getting into the upper back body. Here you'll feel the right shoulder blade off of the back. So to support that, press down firmly through your left finger pads. Full inhalation here, back body swelling, front body opening. And as you exhale, keep a sense of buoyancy inside of you as you twist from the right side. Come on, bring that delicious inhale all the way up into the upper back. Broaden, widen. Exhale, twist. And with engagement in the arm, in the left arm, unwind with an inhale. And take it to the other side. Left arm threads under. Here the left shoulder blade comes off the back. Press the right finger pads down and take the right shoulder blade onto the back. So plug the right arm bone back. Feel the right armpit hollow out. So we're up on our right finger pads. The right hand isn't flat on the floor. The right hand arm isn't dead, but we're up on our right finger pads. Press the finger pads down, tone the musculature of the right arm, and plug the right arm bone back into the back plane of the body. Feel the upper back body active here, not sleeping, not in Shavasana, and take a full inhalation into the upper back. Slowly unwind with an inhale, lengthening out through your low back. Flip the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. We're going to turn to the outside of the right foot. Place the right hand in the middle of the mat. Stack the legs, side plank. Posture the head over the rest of the spine. So we're not gazing at the navel. We're not gazing down underneath us at the mat. But with the head in alignment with the spine, the chest is more open. Lift the left arm to the sky and enjoy a few nice breaths in and out. Feel the underside of the belly tone, the right side body supporting you, strengthening. And come back into plank pose. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the quads, draw the femurs back, and glide forward with an inhalation, preparing for left side. So left hand to the center, turn to the outside of the left foot, stack the legs, lift the right arm up. Side plank. So here, activating the core. Good, and if you want to modify, take the right foot over top, and you can use that as a footprint, that right footprint, to help get some of the weight out of that left arm. Nice, taking the tailbone down, draw the tailbone down, feel the low belly lift up. Nicely done, come back to plank. Shake, draw the hips back, downward facing dog. And slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. With the feet grounded, lift your low belly, extend generously down through the legs into your feet, and let the spine go. Let the spine cascade. Tone the muscles of the legs to the bone. Maintain that inhale, look up. Really reach the low back. Reach it, reach it, reach it, and fold. Do that again. Inhale, extend. Now, as you're reaching generously through the spine, you might feel the heels lift up. Don't do that. Keep the heels grounded. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, swoop the arms to the sky. And as you exhale, thread the right arm under the left. Garudasana arms. Crescent legs. Lift the back thigh away from the floor. So no drooping there, but engage the back quad. Lift the femur away from the floor, up, away from the floor, and bend the front knee deep. With an inhalation, lift the belly, lift the heart, and curl back through the upper back. Couple more breaths here. Hug the arms to the midline. Hug the legs to the midline too. And then lifting through your back body, come upright. Release the hands, lift the arms, and exhale, touch the floor. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward into plank. Take the right hand to the center of the mat, turn to the outer right foot, side plank. Again, to modify this pose, you can take the left footprint to the floor. I'm going to give you one more way to modify it. Take your right knee to the floor. Few deep breaths here. In deep, out long. And if you do have those legs stacked, I want you to check the top leg. Flex the top foot. Draw the pinky toe side of that foot back in space. And feel that left leg active, alive. You turning all of you on this morning. Big inhalation. Exhale, plank pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Left hand to the center of the mat. Turn to the outside of the left foot. Option 1, footprint in front of you. Option 2, right leg extended, left knee down. Option 3, extend both legs straight. A nice toned, active left side body here as you breathe. Our yoga practice not only making us more open and supple, but toned and strong as well. Breathing all that in, open the belly, open the side ribs, lift your heart with that inhalation. And as you exhale, bring the right hand to the floor, take the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank, slowly make your way to your belly. Elbows grazing the side ribs as you lower. Point the toes, cobra. Exhale, release down. Follow that inhalation straight up into plank and back, downward facing dog. Slowly walking or springing to the top of the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Tone the muscles of the legs to the bone. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Keep the legs strong, keep them charged. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. One more time. Left leg back, low lunge. Hug the legs to the midline. Ride the inhalation, lift the arms. Thread the left arm under the right. Crescent legs, Garudasana arms. Eagle arms here. Now if the palms don't touch, just take the back of the hands and press them towards the midline. If the palms do touch, go ahead and hug the palms towards the midline. Take the base of the shins into the midline. And feel the strength that you're cultivating in this moment. Smile into that strength. Draw the tailbone down with appreciation. Lift your heart up. Curl the upper arm bones back. No collapsing in the low back. Tailbone down. Inhale, lift the heart up. Curl back through the upper back. One more breath. Nice and buoyant. Rise up through center. Release the hands. Reach the arms to the sky. Touch the floor. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Side plank. Right hand to the center of the mat. Stack the legs. Really going to work the waistline with these side plank transitions today. So you have your modifications, knee down or front footprint in front of you. If you want to add something a little deeper, take the left foot to the inseam of the right leg for tree pose. Here, lift the right inner thigh into the footprint, simultaneously as the footprint's lifting into the inner thigh. 3 more full breaths, taking the top arm to the sky. Right on, making your way back to plank pose. Shift the hips back. We're taking a little down dog transition there to open up those wrists and then follow the inhalation back to plank. Left hand now, center a mat. Go ahead and turn to the outside of the left foot, side plank. Awesome. You can footprint the front foot. You can take the bottom knee down. And if you want to add a progression, we're going to take the top leg, right leg, to the inseam of that left foot for a little tree pose variation. Nice, ladies. Tune in. What's the invite in your body right now? To get stronger or to beat yourself apart? Nice full inhale, lift the heart, and come on back. Plank pose, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Elbows grazing the side ribs as you come down to your belly. Inhale, full heart, cobra. Exhale, release. Make a pillow with the left forearm, take the right leg. Little thigh stretch here. How awesome that we can greet the entirety of our body with our awareness. Greet the entirety of your body with your breath. Slowly release, switch legs. Go ahead and relax the upper trapezius muscles, relax the hinge of the jaw. There's nowhere else to be right now but right here. Fully present in your body. Press back, child's pose. As you turn into the heart, take a moment to consider 3 simple things that you're really grateful for about your body. Oh my goodness, there's so many things we can be grateful for about the miracle of our body. Tune into the feeling of gratitude inside of you as you consider how amazing it is that we can see, we can hear, we can taste. Our thigh bone knew to be a thigh bone and not an eyeball. Wow. Let the resonance of gratitude have its way with your inner body. With the breath pulsing that harmoniously within you, come to all fours. And we're going to take a thigh stretch here, which will be a little bit of a balance challenge. Lift the right knee off the floor. Tone the low belly. Take your left hand, reach it around to the right foot. Left hand, right foot. Yep, that's it. Root the tailbone down and then lift or kick through that right footprint as you lift that foot. And with an inhalation, stretch your belly forward. Extend your heart space towards the front of the room. As we release, we're going to stretch the right leg back and the left leg forward. Let's go ahead. Stretch out like a superwoman pose. And come back to all fours, other side. Lift the left knee off the floor. Right hand reaches around back behind. It's like a modified version of a bow pose. Root the tailbone, engage the core. Kick back through the back leg and lift the back foot up towards the heavens. Keep that engagement, that activation in the legs. And with an inhalation, stretch your belly away from the pelvis. Stretch your heart space forward. Lengthen the neck. And with an exhalation, keep the tone in the core. Reach the back leg back. Reach the right arm forward. Come back to all fours. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale fully. Exhale long. Inhale, come forward into plank pose. Take the right hand to the center of the mat. Turn and stack the legs. Okay, we're all going to try this here, so be willing for a little challenge. Lift the left leg. Bend the left leg. Take a hold of the foot. Thigh stretch here in side plank. Now give yourself the benefit of the doubt. And just give it a try. And if it's super crazy challenging, just come down to your right side and take a thigh stretch on the right side. And smile at your efforts. Slowly release that stretch. Extend the left leg long. Come into plank pose, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Follow the inhale forward. Plank pose. Left hand to the center of the mat, side plank. You can take your right hand to your hip to just take it out of the equation. Good. Lift the right leg, bend the right knee, thigh stretch. Oh. And if it just makes you laugh at the silly thought of taking a thigh stretch and side plank, you can come to your left side. Oh yeah, extend out. Come to plank, downward facing dog. And slowly walk your way to the top of the mat, Uttanasana. Forward fold. Lift the belly, ground down solidly through the legs, and with an inhalation, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in deep, breathe out long. What are a few things about your fitness path that you really enjoy? That you're really grateful for? I'm so grateful to be able to play with amazing women. I'm so grateful that my fitness path is really an awesome light for me in my everyday life. My fitness path touches my relationships. Affects the way that I show up as a mom. Take your hands to your hips, lift your chest high. Stand on your left leg, take a right leg thigh stretch. It's a little balance challenge here, but now upright. Curl the tailbone, lift the belly, extend down through the legs. So that supporting leg is rooted, it's firm, it's grounded. Keeping that inhale, lift the heart. And slowly make your way into dancer here. So we're going to start to kick the back leg high, just like we did earlier on our knee. Extend that left leg, left arm, not left leg, that'd be crazy. Left arm forward. A few more breaths here. So as you're lifting up through this top leg, counterbalance it by lifting the heart. The more the back leg lifts, lift up through the belly, lift up through the heart. Awesome sauce. And come on back nice and slow, 2 feet. And it feels like a little teeter-totter. The back leg lowers and the chest lifts, and we find our way back to 2 feet. Standing on the right leg, left leg thigh stretch. Your right hand can be at the hip. Spread the back toes. The more of you that you can engage and invite to the play of your practice, the more communication that moves through the whole body. So much more clarity in the body just by spreading the toes. There's so much more power in the legs just by spreading the toes. Draw the tailbone down, and with a lifted core, go ahead and teeter yourself forward a little bit. Kick back through the legs. Ground through the supporting leg and lift through the top leg. Ground through the supporting leg and lift through the top leg. And at the same rate that that back leg is lifting, lift your chest. Lift your belly, lift your chest. Oh yeah, and come out nice and slow. Come to 2 feet. Take a moment to just feel the effects of that heart-opening posture in your body. Breathe in deep and out long. Invite that energy to circulate through the inner highways of the body. In this very moment, life force, oxygen, nutrition is permeating avenues and highways in your body. Thank you, breathing in. Thank you, breathing out. With that gratitude, continue to have its way with you. Open your eyes if they're closed. I'm going to demo what we did last week. We did it in pigeon pose, and we took the thigh stretch in pigeon pose and started working our way into full Ekapada Rajakapotasana. Today we're going to take that, what we learned with the strap, and we're going to do it in dancer pose. So go ahead and just create a loop out of your strap. And in the meantime, I'm going to demo this for you, and then we'll all do it together. We're going to use the wall because the wall can help us balance at home. You could use the side of a counter or whatever, or you could use a wall too. So we're going to strap the foot just like we did on our belly last week. So right at the arch of the foot. Check it out. I'll do it, and then we'll do it together. So I have the strap at the arch. I'm going to take the strap into the L of my hand like so. Coming into the thigh stretch, the elbow moves out and up. And here I can just hold on to this. This is here for me if I need it. With my toes spread back there, I can start to work my way into the dancer pose, eventually reaching up to have the strap above me. Now with the strap, I have a lot of control into how deep into the pose I'll be. With a lot of strap, I'm not into the pose very deep, but then I can continue to work my way in, and you'll see, you see I can come deeper and deeper into the pose. So I'll talk you through it. Go ahead and come to, you guys are already on your first side. Go ahead and come on out. We're going to all go in together at the same time. So taking this arch, the strap to the arch of the foot, you'll turn to the lattice just so you have it if you need it for balance. So standing on your left leg, go ahead and make take the strap into the L of the hand. And then with the both side bodies lifting, take the elbow to the side as you bend the back leg and take the elbow to the sky. Hollow out the right armpit. Breathe into the back body and go ahead and teeter-totter the chest now as you lift the back leg up. Chest teeter-totters, back leg lifts. And then there gets to a part in the pose where the more you lift the back leg, the more you must lift the chest to counterbalance that. Otherwise, you'll tumble forward onto the face. Breathe into the back body, stretch the left arm overhead and grab a hold of that strap. Good, keep breathing into the back body. Nicely done with the back foot, you guys. Good, and then slowly start to work your way. Hand over hand, reaching back a little bit deeper, reaching back towards the foot as you continuously lift. Awesome, Sochi. The back leg up away from the floor. There you go, beautiful Laka. To come out, keep the back body full and buoyant, full of breath as you take a lot more strap and come on out, releasing the foot to the floor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nicely done. Try side two, beautiful. Arch of the foot is where the strap goes. Turn the palm open. Place the strap in between the L of the hand and then switch. Standing onto the supporting leg, lift the back leg. The elbow comes to the side and then the elbow goes up towards the sky. Hollow out the armpit of that lifted elbow. Go ahead and reach the right arm to the sky. Take a hold of the strap. Ground down through the supporting leg. Lift through the belly and extend out through the legs. Nice. Keep breathing as you reach those hands down the strap, reaching towards that foot. Ground through that supporting leg. Lift through the spine. And with the back body full, come out nice and slow. Good. And come on back to your mat. Nicely done. Working towards full Natarajasana. Awesome, ladies. Any questions with using a strap to get into those poses? Pretty cool. It gives us an opportunity to kind of play into a different world by using that prop. Let's go ahead and come to the center of our mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Feet about outer hip distance apart. So we do want to have some space in that foundation. Tone the legs to the midline. Let the spine release down. How awesome that we have practices that we can play in where we can continuously learn. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together. Root the tailbone. Stretch the left leg way up. Bend the left leg 90 degrees. Open the belly and heart to the left. a funkified downward facing dog. Curl the tailbone, stretch through the legs. Press through the legs just like you did in dancer pose. And breathe into the back body. Slowly unwind to a three-legged plank pose. Three-legged dog, then glide three-legged plank. Take your left leg, cross it underneath you. Step it forward, step it through to the side, and lift the right arm up. 3 deep breaths here. Tone the muscles of the legs to the bones. Anchor the tailbone, tone the belly, and with an inhalation, open the heart. Right hand to the floor, pause. Feel the obliques active and toned. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the right leg 90 degrees. Curl the tailbone, open belly and heart to the right. Funkified down dog, spread those toes. Nice, reach through that back foot. Check out that left armpit. Lift the left armpit, no collapsing there. Keeping the arms engaged, unwind, three-legged dog, three-legged plank, shoulders over wrist. Step the right leg through the midline. Keep the right toes spread. Inhale, left arm up. 3 breaths here with engaged legs and strong arms. Feel the obliques so willing to support you. Left hand to the floor, stay engaged there. The more engaged the core, the lighter you'll be in the wrist. Take the right foot back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One more time, left leg up, bend the left leg 90 degrees. Curl the tailbone, open belly and heart to the left. Good, slowly unwind, three-legged dog, three-legged plank. Step through to the midline. A little plotty star, lift the right arm up. If you really want to challenge yourself here, take the left foot off the floor. Nicely done. Nice active left feet. Left foot to the floor. Right hand to the floor. Pause. Squeeze the obliques there. Get that little squeeze in. And then step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the right leg. Curl the tailbone. Press back through the legs as your belly opens to the right side. How amazing that we live in these bodies every day of our life. And every day we can learn more about ourselves. With a sense of amazement, unwind, stretch the right leg back, three-legged plank pose. Step the right leg through the midline. Inhale, left arm up. How amazing, miraculous, the design of the body. That we can be in consistent amazement. Day in and day out. Left hand to the floor. Squeeze. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Sit on your bootay. Preparing for setu banda bridge pose. So in setu banda, go ahead. We're going to reach the hands down and you're going to bring the heels up close enough that you can just touch your heels with your fingernails. So that should about put your ankles under your knees. Open your feet so they are hip distance apart and check that they're truly parallel, not duck feet. Inhale, lengthen the side bodies. Snuggle the shoulder blades onto the back, lift the hips. Setu Bandha bridge pose. Let's bend the elbows 90 degrees. Firmly press the back of the arms into the floor. Engage the arms. Make the foundation anchored and strong. And feel how that anchored foundation creates the entire structure of the body. Breathe in deep, breathe out long. Not only are you setting a strong foundation for yourself, in this pose, you're setting up a foundation for your entire day. Ground the inner edges of your feet and come on down nice and slow. Place your hands on your belly. Let the knees touch. Relax the chest, the upper body. Close the eyes. Breathe in deep. Breathe out long. Bring the feet together this time. So not hip distance, but together, touching. But they'll be about the same distance. Like you could still touch your heels with your fingernails. Let's start off the bat by bending the elbows 90 degrees. Press the back of the arms into the floor and lift your hips. Setu banda with a little bit more of a narrow foundation in the feet. Snuggle the shoulder blades more deeply onto the back. Press down firmly through your left footprint. Take your right knee to your chest. And with the elbows grounding back, the triceps grounding back into the floor, lift the right foot up to the sky. One-legged setu banda. The more you can get down, ground into your left footprint, the more power you'll have to reach your right leg up. Come on, fill it up like you're pumping up a party balloon. Pump up the inner body with your inhale. Exhale, bend the top knee to chest. Replace the right foot down. Press the right foot down. Left knee to chest. Come on, inflate that party balloon. Breathe into the inner body. Ground through the right leg. Lift the left foot up. Three-legged setu banda. Hug the legs to the midline. Engage the upper back body. Tone the muscles of the upper back to open the heart. Right knee to chest, left foot to the floor. Slowly release the hips to the floor. Relax the hinge of the jaw. Open the feet a little bit. Place the hands on your belly and relax the knees to touching. Take a moment to feel as you breathe in deep and out long. Can you feel the energy circulating through your heart, your throat, your skull, your solar plexus, your legs, it's an energy that we might not be attuned to as we move busily through our days, anxiously through circumstances. Continue to breathe and encourage this energy to flow through you, all the way through. How amazing is it that we can experience ourself? We can experience ourself fully, deeply, fluidly. Thank you, breathing in and out. Good, keep breathing. Bring the feet together again. Heels under the knees, bend the elbows, lift the hips, snuggle the shoulder blades onto the back. Press the right footprint down, right heel, ground it, left knee to chest, left footprint up. One-legged setu banda. Engage the right glute. Ground into the right footprint and lift that left footprint up. Now, if the back of those arms aren't grounded, you've only got about half of the power that you could utilize in the body to express yourself from. So ground the back of the arms. Come out slow before switching sides. Keep the back of the arms grounded. Left heel down, right knee up, right foot to the sky. Hug the legs to the midline and feel your power activate. Press down through the left footprint. Lift the right footprint up. Go for it. Come on, ladies. Open it. Oh yeah, come out slowly. Right foot to the floor. Hips to the floor. Open the feet so the knees can just kind of rest together. Turn the palms up. Let the energy flow. Go ahead and actually extend the legs long. Let the energy move completely through the body. Thank you. Breathing in and out. Allow that energy to move through regions of the body, maybe your mind this morning, maybe your heart space, maybe your reproductive organs, maybe your knees. Direct this energy to flow into any region of the body that you would like to receive a little more support in this moment. Thank you. Breathing in and out. Bring the soles of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart, and feel the natural rhythm of your breath. Drink in the breath like you're drinking in gratitude. With each inhalation, we're receiving life. With each inhalation, we're receiving life force. It's not costing us a penny. Yet with each inhalation, we're receiving abundantly. Exhale in gratitude. As you continue to receive abundance, life force, nutrition, energy in this way, sense into where this gift is coming from. Thank you. Breathing in and out. Continue to receive abundantly as you place your feet on the floor. Open the feet as wide as your sticky mat will let you go, and windshield wiper the knees left and right. You'll just want to make sure you are indeed in the center of your yoga mat here. And as you let your knees go side to side, feel the gentle massage in the glute muscles. Here we're creating space in the hips, the low back. And then coming back into neutral, knees up. Go ahead and take one final supine twist. Whatever is your favorite gentle laying down twist. Follow your body into that stretch. Nowhere else to be right now, but right here in your body, deliciously enjoying the gifts of your practice. Twists not only bring circulation to the spine, twists are not only healthy for the back, they also help to wring out the internal organs, helping to purify the organs that serve us every moment of our life. Slowly unwind. Taking the twist to the other side. Twists can help to wake us up if we're feeling sluggish. If we're feeling anxious, twists can help to settle us energetically. How cool is that? Slowly unwind. Take your knees into your chest. The amount of potential and possibility that resides within our bodies is astonishing. It's like our body is this suit that we've been gifted with to explore the vastness of who we be. By moving our body in a certain way, we can light ourselves up. By moving in another, we can ground ourselves down. Place the feet on the floor, extend the legs long. And day in and day out, we have the opportunity to learn more about our bodies. Open the legs about hip distance, turn the palms up, relaxing the body back onto the earth in Shavasana. Our body's not here to hold us back from anything, but here to serve us, allowing us to step more fully into everything. Our body communicates to us, guides us. And so it really, truly serves our lives to relax the body. Relax your glute muscles here. Relax the inner groins. Relax your quad muscles. Lovingly relax the low back. Relax your belly. Would you in this moment Allow your body to relax, to let go of the burden of holding judgments that the body doesn't even want to hold on to. And breathe a newfound sense of lightness into the body. Breathe gratitude into your bone marrow. Gratitude into your bones. Gratitude into your organs. We are supported so abundantly. We are so rich and wealthy. To the trillions of cells in your body, working for you right now. Let your gratitude ooze into all of that. Thank you. Breathing in and out. With your legs relaxed, with your body relaxed. Take your hands and rub them together. Feel the warmth creating in the palms. Keep going. Big inhale. Legs still relaxed as you exhale. Now go ahead and cupping your hands over your eyes. Let your brain relax. Let your eyeballs relax. And with your hands relaxed to your sides, breathe your way up to an upright seated posture. Take your time. Connecting to how truly wealthy and rich you are right now. Take your hands to your heart in a prayer. We're living a luxurious life right now. Trillions of servants working for the benefit of our life right now. Please take the opportunity to remind yourself of this. Lots of times today. Namaste.